Hi Virgos. Oh, sorry, I bumped the camera. I'm going to be doing a love reading for March. We are, sorry about the lamp. I didn't plug that in. You may be able to see the cards. That might be why we had some of the shadowing we had earlier. Anyway, I am doing a love reading for you guys. For the month of March is where we're focusing. I am featuring some new decks today. I have the new Game of Thrones tarot, and that's going to be used for picking up your energies. I have the Tarot of Sexual Magic, which was featured for the month of February. And that's going to be for the energies of the person that you're dealing with. And I am in love with this deck. I am in love with it. I am in love with it. You see the beautiful purple there on the edges. It's so pretty. It's called the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. Just got these two new decks that I'm featuring today. Here are the boxes for those. Beautiful Creatures. If you don't have it, I suggest you get it. And Game of Thrones tarot, super cool. The boxes are great. I love that there's no cellophane. There was cellophane on the Beautiful Creatures tarot, and they were kind of stuck together due to the purple on the outside, on the edges, but the quality of the cards is amazing. The artistry is amazing. I love it. Love, love, love it. And so far, the readings have been very, very good with them, and I'm so in love right now. But anyway, less about the decks and more about your reading. So again, just like last month, well, February, we're going to focus on past, present, blockages or fears, and then whatever messages need to come out. We're going to be focusing on mutual energies again for March, and so that's going to be the Beautiful Creatures Tarot for that. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to leave comments down below if these readings are resonating or not, and how far out they're resonating would be great, because I want to see how far out these go. I'm sorry. I am working on just monthly, so I'm focused for the month of March, but it might take longer for some of these messages to resonate. So let me know if it resonates further out than March. If I pick up any time frames, I will let you know. If I pick up anything that may have happened prior to what's going on now, I will also let you know. So with a little ado, we're going to jump right into the reading. All right, Virgos. Here we go. Let's get the camera back a little bit. Maybe that up just a tad. Okay. So again, this is the Game of Thrones Tarot. We're focusing on the past energies into February time frame, moving into March, or any past energies at all in regards to Virgo and the person they may be dealing with. That wasn't a very good shuffle. The quality of these cards is really cool. The imagery is really cool if you follow the show or the books. The messages are a little on the heavier side, but I am liking them. All right, one more. Okay, past energies for Virgo. Coming out is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, usually female, but doesn't have to be. The Ten of Spears, the Ten of Wands, and that's in the reverse, so we've got a completion happening. We're dropping, it looks like an emotional burden. The Priestess, the High Priestess in reverse, so secrets coming out. Taking the mask off kind of energy there. And the Moon card also in reverse. I'm liking that. So that is secrets coming out, definitely. Could be secretive feelings that we've kind of been kept inside. Sorry about the interruption there. It could be secretive feelings that's been kept in, and we're dropping that burden now. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I am liking that. So here we have someone who could be brokenhearted, lacking in emotional security. Could be a very vindictive person, but I'm not really feeling that with the cards that are around it. So I think this is dropping the emotional burden is what I'm saying with these two cards. And this kind of reflects that too. Like in the upright, both of these cards in the upright are, you know, keeping secrets, and she's the, you know, keeper of secrets, keeper of knowledge. But in reverse, you know, we're listening to our intuition, where the cat's out of the bag is what I want to say. The cat's out of the bag. And we also have the Seven of Cups in reverse here. In the upright, it's like mass confusion. Which road do I take? Having tons of options. In the reverse, we're seeing things for what they are, especially in regards to relationships, because this is a love reading. And we're becoming clearer about our situation. We also have the Nine of Cups right behind that, and that is in the upright. So there's a big wish here, and that could be a big wish for love. So that kind of brings me back to this secretive, someone's got secret feelings. Someone has secret feelings. So let's see. And that could be you. That could be the person that you're dealing with. But I definitely think it's Virgo that has secret feelings. So let's look at the past energies for the person that Virgo is dealing with. All right. Here we go. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. The Hermit also in reverse. And the Empress in the upright. Very nice energy there. I do like both of these in the reverse as well. And the Nine of Cups coming out. I just pointed out that we have the Nine of Cups, and they're both upright, which is awesome. So there's some big wishes happening here. People are coming out of their thoughts, out of their mental turmoil, maybe in regards to their feelings about somebody. Here, this person's holding on to the past and not seeing what's in front of them, but we're moving out of that energy. We're now seeing what's in front of us. We've come out of that reflective stage here with the Hermit card, and that is Virgo energy right there. That is totally you. We have the Empress coming up, so new beginnings, new prospects, creative ventures. We're growing something. And also the Nine of Cups, again, a big wish card, like we're connecting. I think that Virgo's really in their head, though, about how they feel. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is, we're kind of not seeing eye to eye. There's kind of a wish for more for me with this card. And there's a bit of emotional sadness here. But one or both of you are definitely in your heads. And I'm thinking that's more Virgo's energy. But I see that, you know, somebody's coming out with it. Secrets are coming out about secretive feelings. We're not going to be burdened by them anymore. We're no longer holding on to the past, and we're seeing what's right there in front of us. Signs that are sticking out here is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have, yeah, I'm really drawn to that Empress card. So that could be a Taurus or an Aries. Could be female, could be male, but I'm going to say probably female. This may be same-sex partnership, two females. Could be two males, could also be male-female, but I'm getting getting female energy. But this could just be that, you know, you're caught in your emotions. So, let's see. What is the mutual past energy for Virgo? Mutual past energies. shuffling these around. I just realized I'm shuffling them upside down. Okay, one more good one. That is not a good one. Let's try that again. The Wheel and the Empress right there at the bottom of the deck. Things are moving forward. Things are moving forward. And we also have that Empress coming up again. So it's fruitful. It's very fruitful. We're growing something. Could be pregnancy. Could be you're pregnant with new ideas. Or they are. Maybe they're pregnant with new ideas about how to approach you for this big wish of love. And we're a little in our heads about it. So let's see. Past neutral energy for Virgo. All right. We have the Justice card in the upright, the Chariot in the reverse. So someone's afraid to move forward. And the Knight of Pentacles. So there is a new beginning. There is an offer here, but it is slow in coming. That's also, I think, Virgo energy. The Justice card, so maybe we're needing to make a decision towards this relationship where it's fair for everyone involved. I'm not picking up third party really, but maybe Virgo needs to find a way to justify the way they feel. But there's a delay here. There's a delay in the action, I believe. So everything so far, though, looks pretty positive other than kind of being emotionally stuck in our heads. What's behind that? Judgment. So we have Judgment in reverse and we have the Justice upright. I feel like Virgo needs to, has a desire to justify the way they feel about someone. And I kind of get that non-traditional vibe here. So you guys might be different religions, or it could be, you know, same-sex partnerships. But there's a delay in the moving forward, and it is moving, definitely moving forward, but slowly, very slowly. Which slow might be good. Slow might be good. I apologize if there's any loudness in the background. My mom is here with me. She's kind of helping me out. I have a back injury, as you guys know if you watched my videos last month for February. You know that, or my welcome video. But anyway, so I apologize if there's any background noise or if my phone goes off. I'm in the process of selling my car. My mom's getting ready to go pick my kids up from school. So I got a lot going on. So if there's background noise, that's why my mom is here. So let's look at the current energies for Virgo. Current energies. I love the texture of these cards. They're almost like rubbery, almost like plastic, and they shuffle so easily. I'm not getting paper cuts with them. They're fairly easy to shuffle. That one's wanting to flip over. Okay, so we already saw that. 7 of Cups. All right, one more good one. Current energies for Virgo for March 2019, and we're going to do one more. I didn't like that shuffle. The Magician and the Lovers. Okay, here we go. The 3 of Coins. This is coming up for all earth signs. It's kind of crazy. 3 Pentacles. The 5 of Cups. So, yeah, we're coming out of that emotionally stuck energy. And the 2 of Swords. Okay. And finally, the Page of Wands. But it is in the reverse. I'll get into that in just a second. And the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. It is in reverse. So, Virgo. What I'm kind of feeling here is that we're not working towards something practical. We're no longer working with someone or working with certain energies. We're coming out of a period of loss or sorrow. This could also be an apology for something, but I feel like it's more we're coming out of that energy of loss and sorrow, especially with the past energies that came through for you guys. Yeah. especially with that, because we did have the Five of Cups come up in reverse for the person that you're dealing with. So maybe you're both coming out of like an emotionally unstable time. There are delays because, Virgo, you need to make a choice. You need to make a choice. And it's like there's no start here. I think it's because Virgo, you're in your head. The Lovers are here. They are in reverse. Maybe you don't feel the same way about this person as they feel about you. Maybe you do have secret feelings for somebody and they just don't know. We have the King of Coins in reverse, and that's definitely your energy. But we have the Magician in the upright right after that, and the Death card. So transformation needs to happen. You have all the tools you need to make it happen, but I think you're just stuck in your head, honestly. This is your energy. Like, you're feeling not like yourself. I think this person makes you probably very nervous. But I do think that eventually this is going to turn upright. It could be that there may be distance between you, and that could be that Chariot reverse. Like, we can't bridge the distance is what I'm hearing. We can't bridge the distance, or I can't bridge the distance. And that could be emotional distance. It could be mental distance. It could actually be physical distance as well. We had two fives coming up for you guys, so that could be the month of May, or fives may be important to you. Okay, current energies for the person that Virgo is dealing with. Let's try that again. Queen of Cups reversed and the Three of Pentacles reversed. Those two cards did come up in the past elements. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Virgo and the person they're dealing with. What is the current energies of the person that Virgo is dealing with? One more. All right. Okay. Oh, we didn't check the bottom of the deck for that past energy. Two of Cups reversed for that past energy. So maybe you're both feeling this distance. Or you're feeling like it's not in the cards to be with this person. Like, circumstances are keeping you apart. And that very well could be with both of you having the Lovers reversed in the past for the mutual energies, and the Lovers came up here in the current. Maybe there's something that's happening, that's circumstance that's keeping you two apart, and it could definitely be distance. We have the Death card that showed up at the bottom of the deck for past energies. We have the Death card in reverse, so someone's clinging to a past situation or clinging to a person or something that has happened. But we have the Seven of Pentacles in the upright coming out. That also came up in Taurus's reading. The Ace of Swords, a conversation needs to happen, but no one's initiating, no one's moving forward with it. I think there's a lot of hesitation and a lot of fear with saying something. Open up your mouth and say something. But we do have the Strength card here. That's sign of Leo. The Death card is sign of Scorpio. You may be dealing with a Scorpio or a Leo. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knave of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles here, but it is in the reverse. And that's getting out of controlling energies, because the Tarot Sexual Magic is a very non-traditional deck. The messages are very different than that of traditional tarot. So there's no new start here practically, but physically it looks like there might be. There's a need to say something. Somebody needs to say something, but they're clinging to a past energy. They're clinging to a past situation. This is breaking of karmic ties, of karmic bonds, but in a healthy way. And the Strength card here is having the strength to move forward in this, but there's still a lot of reluctance here. Yeah, this could also be somebody saying something pretty harsh. But I'm really not feeling that. I'm feeling like a communication needs to happen, but we're not working together on it because we're emotionally attached to something from the past. That's we are, they are, you are, whoever. Someone's holding on to something that needs to transform and change. So let's see what the mutual current energies are for March, for Virgo and the person they're dealing with. Mutual energies for March. Current energies. All right. There we go. The Ten of Cups. Happiness, fulfillment, happy life, happy relationship, happy family. We're content. We're happy. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. So we're dropping the ball. We made a choice. We're no longer juggling. It looks like, I'll show it to you in the upper here. It looks like she's juggling between work and play. And she seems very unhappy that she needs to be flexible and make a decision. But in the reverse, we've made that decision where we've dropped the ball. We're starting the process of moving forward. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. Now it makes sense. Okay, bottom of the deck here. Bottom of the deck, we have Judgment coming up in the upright, which is the opportunities to see something new, to explore the avenues that are ahead of you. You could be making a judgment about a situation. So this stuck energy that I'm feeling here and the communication that needs to happen, it's not someone's being betrayed, but more that feeling of mental stuckness, like there's healing here. Someone's healing from a past betrayal, and I think that's what this is. But maybe you're with someone that's coming out of a harsh relationship, or recovering in some way, mental and emotionally. There's a physical attraction here. And you guys may have already been physical with each other. And maybe Virgo is trying to figure out like the best way to approach this person because they're guarded and they know of their past. But a decision has been made. And I don't know if that's from Virgo or the person that they're dealing with. But a decision has been made. Like, you're what makes me happy. Like, I see my happiness with you. Because this is total fulfillment. And this is the current energy for March. Wow. So someone's healing emotionally. That may actually be Virgo because we're coming out of this Five of Cups energy. So we're no longer juggling with that emotional and mental stuckness, that inability to work with other people or to work towards something. Overall, it looks really positive. There's a little bit of hurt there and a conversation that needs to take place. But we're no longer juggling. We're reaching a decision. We're progressing forward, however slowly that may be. All right, let's do the blockages and fears for Virgo for March of 2019. Blockages or fears for Virgo for March 2019. One more. Okay, I guess that's it. The Four of Cups. Feeling dissatisfied with what you're being offered or given. Feeling dissatisfied with what you have. Kind of funny. Seven of Cups came up, reversed. So we're coming out of that illusion. Ace of Coins, new beginnings, practical one. And the Knight of Coins. This is an offer. It is very slow, but it is an offer of a new beginning for sure. Very slow in the process, but it is coming. And the Fool, Aries, and that is in the upright. I do like that it's in the upright. That's taking a leap of faith. And I think we're getting out of this, like this dissatisfaction and the stress and worry of illusions. I think that this person that's coming in is very sincere. And I think that Virgo may be, well, this love that's coming in with this other person that you're dealing with is very sincere and very practical. But I think Virgo is having a tough time wrapping their head around the fact that they're offering something genuine, and so they're like, not so sure. But we are coming out of that mental stuckness, which is really good. And I think that Virgo may be worried about how dissatisfied they were in the past, with the past energies. But we do have a new cup coming in. We do have, the Knight of Pentacles coming in, the Knight of Coins, and the Ace of Coins. So it's a practical beginning. But Virgo, you got to let go and, take that leap. I also get the feeling that you need to balance between work and relationships, balance between work and play. Spend less time being the workaholic that you are, and make room for love, make room for emotional connections. You could have also met this person at the job with all the pentacles that are coming up, but I don't really feel that. I feel like the pentacles are definitely your vibration here. So let's look at the fears for the person that you're dealing with. All right. We have the Three of Wands. So we're waiting. They're waiting on you. And there's a tie between you, definitely. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And the Four of Cups in reverse. So we're mirroring each other here. And the Knave of Pentacles, I thought that was going to come out, was at the bottom of the deck for current energies. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So we're waiting. This person is waiting. Impatiently, mind you, impatiently waiting with the Queen of Wands here reversed. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. We do have a lot of wands coming up. And that is that spark, that creativity, that loving, not loving, but fiery connection. And we're showing it again here in the fears. They want the new beginning. They want you to come out of this clingy kind of, I need more kind of energy. Maybe stop obsessing so much about it not working out, because there's a lot of lingering, waiting energy happening here. Okay, here we go. Mutual energies for the fears for the person that Virgo may be dealing with. Where are they meeting in the middle on these fears or obstacles? One more. The Fool in reverse. The need to take a leap of faith, but I think the mutual fear is that Virgo's not going to take that leap. It's interesting. The Three of Swords. Virgo, I feel, is really coming out of a heartbreak. Someone's coming out of a heartbreak or betrayal. Could also be health issues. But I feel like it's more that Virgo might have been heartbroken in the past, and they're afraid to move forward, thinking that it's just going to end up the same way. Oh, the Strength card in reverse. We just had the Strength card come up in the current energies. I think this person thinks that Virgo has the strength to make the choice, and that Virgo, I kind of want to say you're stronger than you think. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, so where you guys are meeting in the middle on this. Give me 1 second here. I need to check this message really quickly. So we do have the Tower coming up again. Okay. It is the Tower coming up for the mutual energies. So there's a need for change. There's a need for transformation. But somebody's feeling weak. Somebody doesn't have the guts to say how they feel or move forward. I think that's Virgo energy. Could be the person that you're dealing with too. But I think it's more Virgo. Or Virgo may be wanting to profess their love for someone, and they're just afraid to. Because maybe they don't feel like they're enough for this other person. I do have the Queen of Wands here in reverse. It's Aries, Leo, Sag, like I said before. And they could just be impatient. Like, maybe they know how you feel, and they're just being impatient. Like, come on already. Like, spit it out already. Someone's definitely fearful of getting hurt. Might be them. Might be you. Could be both of you, actually. Because it is the mutual energy. But someone's afraid to move forward, but, like, they clearly need to. And this could be looking before you leap. So maybe they might be feeling out the situation before they say something to you, or Virgo, you may be feeling out the situation to approach them. Now, if you are married and currently partnered, I'm kind of picking up on health stuff and finances kind of being an issue. There could be, I'm kind of sensing a wedding, and I'm not sure why. But with that Seven of Cups, it's like the hoping, dreaming, wishing card. And maybe seeing stuff in your head about how things are supposed to go. And they're just not going the way you want them to. And there could be struggles and fighting over finances. And it could be taking a toll. But I see that Virgo, they're working diligently. So maybe it's not about the financial security and stability. If you're married, it could be that you're not spending enough time at home. And somebody just doesn't have the strength to broach the subject or suggest ways to move on from it or ask for your attention. But a decision definitely has to be made. Especially with the Tower here. It's going to happen anyway. It's going to happen anyway. You don't have control over it. Neither do they. That decision is going to get made. But I think in the long run, it'll be good for married couples. I don't see any breakups like that. Three of Swords. I think it's more that, someone's feeling hurt because they're not getting the attention that they want. So let's get into the advice for Virgo. Advice for March of 2019. What are the messages for Virgo? One more. All right. The Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. But we'll wait on that. Advice. 6 of Cups. Let go of the past. Death card. Again with the Death card. Yes. So transformation is coming whether you want it to or not, no matter how clingy you are. 9 of Coins. Reversed. Stop working so damn much. And the 9 of Swords. Get out of your head. So we have the Hanged Man. The need to see things from a new perspective, Virgo. But you don't have to struggle mentally about it. Like, you know what needs to be done. You just need to do it. You could be clinging on to past issues or a person from the past if you're not married. If you're not married, usually, like, I see this as, you know, someone coming back from the past, childhood, that type of thing. Could even be a lover from the past coming in, but it is in the reverse. So somebody's living in the past is what I feel. Virgo, you might be living in the past, and we need to transform that energy into something fruitful, but you're very afraid to do so. But if you just look at it from the other person's point of view, you may see why they're feeling the way that they're feeling. Because this is almost to a completion. This is reaping the benefits from putting in all the hard work, but somebody's just working, and they don't see the benefit in it, I think. Let's see. Transformation is happening regardless. There's a need to see things from a new perspective, and the Fool showed up twice. You need to take a leap of faith. Stop being so hesitant. You can look before you leap, most definitely, but don't be so hesitant. Okay, guess we're done. Okay, fears or blockages for the person that you're dealing with. The Page of Wands coming out along with the Magician in the upright. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is how they're seeing you. The Knight of Pentacles showed up in the upright for you. We also have the 5 of Wands in the upright. I wish that one was reversed. And followed by the 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So, hot, fiery, new beginning. This is what they want. And you have what it takes to get there. But I kind of feel a little bit sneaky energy with that. It's more so in the reverse, but the tools are there to start over. Maybe you guys need to rekindle your marriage. Maybe there's no sex happening, and they want it, like, bad. And they're not, like, because you're moving so slowly, I think they're not seeing any progress, which could be highlighting this. Like, you're not feeling that there's any progress. They're not feeling like there's any progress. In this card, it could be third party, but I'm feeling more like petty fighting and quarreling. But again, it could be third party. Could be somebody waiting for the person you're dealing with to become single. Maybe they're expressing their dislike or their distaste of where things are going in the marriage. with someone else. Like they want this new fiery beginning, but it might not be with you. And there could be some manipulative energies happening here. Yeah. And it could be somebody watching and waiting for your relationship to end. So I am kind of picking up third party. If you are not married and you're just dating, I kind of see the same thing. Like this person is kind of just out there. And kind of keeping everyone kind of in that friends with benefit zone. Because they have their eye on somebody. They could have their eye on you and you're just not ready. Because you're more focused on career and you're kind of in your head about it. Because they are coming back from the past and you're like, I don't know if I can go through that again. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting. If you're not dating at all and it's just you, I get the feeling that, you know, there's a big change happening where I think you were stressed out about work with the pentacles that came up earlier, and the fact that this is reversed, like you're stressed out about work, like you're in your head about work. My advice is to get out and play, but you may be dealing with a situation where it's the same issues coming up again and again, and something needs to transform in order to move forward. That could even be just in career, but in the relationship aspect, I think you've got a lot of healing to do prior to accepting whoever it is coming back from the past. It could be a past business partnership, could be platonic, could be family, like accepting somebody back into the fold of the family. So there's that too. All right, neutral energies for the fears. Fears and blockages. Right, I guess we're done here. Actually, I didn't like that. I'm going to do one more. There we go. That's much better. All right. There we go. The Hanged Man again in the upright. We need to definitely be seeing things from a different perspective. The Hermit coming up in the upright. That is your energy, Virgo. And the Lovers. Oh, this card is so pretty. Sorry. I was trying to figure something out on the card. But the Lovers are coming up. So this could be you admiring someone else, waiting for a relationship to break up, and you're in the friend zone. And you're kind of sneakily waiting. You might even be giving them bad advice. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. So we're not clinging. Or they're not clinging. They could be just dating around, being sexually active, and maybe you're not seeing them for what they are. You could be in the friend zone, like you really like this person, but you don't really see it progressing forward, and you're in your head about it. But keep in mind that they may be friend zoning you for a reason. Maybe you guys are longtime childhood friends, and they just don't see you in that way. And maybe you've always loved them. But the Lovers are in the upright. So I think you need to be reflective and see things from a different perspective. Maybe analyze the situation a little bit better. And maybe it's you friend zoning this person because you're too focused on work, which seems to be like upside down right now. You may be working on a very big project that's not panning out, and that could be causing you a bit of stress. So you're withdrawing. But there's love for this person, most definitely. Maybe you're afraid of how much you love them, or how much they love you. Like it's not real. We need to let go of the current ideals we have in regards to this other person, or this person needs to do the same. Do that with you. Like I get that your mind is like full, and it's like the same thing that's coming up over and over and over again, and you're trying to figure out a way to fix it. But in return, you may be pushing this person away, or things that might not be progressing like they think it should. But again, there was that offer, the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles, so that new practical beginning. It's slow, but they're still not seeing it. There's a lot of love here, though. But they're fearful that you might be involved with someone else and they're watching you, you know, and they're fearful that whatever change is coming is not what they're hoping for. But like, there's a lot of love there. And again, I still get that vibe that you're working too much. So if you're married, like, your partner feels neglected because you're working too much, or you feel neglected because they're working too much. All right, any messages coming out for Virgo? Messages coming out for Virgo. The Six of Swords. Movement. Got some movement happening here. We're moving into calmer waters. Moving on to bigger, better things. Movement towards someone. Could be a distance between you. That could be the issue. Maybe you travel a lot for work. The Five of Swords in reverse. The Four of Swords in reverse. We're coming out of our heads. So it's good. We're laying down our swords. Whoa, and the Ace of Swords reversed. Holy cow. Okay. That's a lot of swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and you may also have that in your chart. Wow. And the Ace of Spears. So the Ace of Wands in reverse. So that is now 3 aces. Oh, sorry. That is now 3 aces that have come out for you, Virgo. You had the Ace of Pentacles. We now have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Ace of Spears coming out. We are moving forward. We're bridging the gap, perhaps. You could be traveling for work most of the time, and that's what's causing the unhappiness with your spouse. We could be leaving the situation altogether because that Six of Cups was in reverse. We may be moving away from that relationship. We have the Five of Swords. We're no longer fighting. We have the Four of Swords. We're coming out of our head, but there's a conversation happening, a very aggressive one, because maybe you're not wanting this new beginning. You could be turning your back on this situation altogether and focusing more on practical issues. If you're married, I still get that thing with traveling for work. But we're just not in the mental fight anymore. And I think that maybe the person you might be dealing with could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and they have a lot to say, but you're just not open to it. Like, you don't want to fight another day. The Strength reverses behind that, and the Three of Cups. So it could be third-party situations, ignoring messages. Wow, that definitely took a turn that I was not expecting. Messages for the person that Virgo is dealing with. Messages. Check the time here. My kids should be coming home soon. I'm gonna get this reading done before they get here, because then it gets loud and hectic. If you have kids, you totally should understand that. Alright, last one. Okay. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. came up, I believe, for all earth signs now. We have the Wheel of Fortune moving forward. The completion of a life cycle. This could be a relationship ending. The Three of Swords in reverse. Again, this is a third-party card. But we're no longer participating in that. The argument or fighting or whatever could have been about a third party. But we're no longer fighting. The Seven of Wands, but they are still feeling very defensive and the need to fight. Maybe they want to fight for your love because they are clinging and you're like, nope, I don't want to hear it. I'm done. I'm done. I know what you did. I don't want to fight anymore. I just want out. That's heavy. That was really heavy. Sorry. Again, if you're not dealing with anybody and you're not dating, I don't think this is your reading. Honestly, I don't think it's your reading. And if I don't connect with you this month, then check back with me mid-month. I do believe it will probably be putting out mid-month readings for the zodiac signs. Also, you could check with me for April. There we go. I just realized I'm shuffling them upside down. Let's get a good shuffle here. Mutual messages coming through for Virgo and the person that they're dealing with. What is the mutual advice or messages coming through? Hey, Mom? You keeping an eye on the time?
No, Kendra, I'm sleeping.
Okay. That's my mom. She's getting ready to go get my kids. Okay. Mutual messages. You are the one. This is one of the specialty cards in this deck. This is the first time I've drawn it in a reading. Authenticity. Be your true self. Be true to your feelings. That's what I get. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. So we're not feeling generous. Oh, the Ten of Wands. So we're dropping it. We're dropping the fight. We're dropping the burden. Dropping the relationship. We're moving forward. And the Judgment card. That's really heavy stuff there. You are one. Say what you feel. You are moving on from it and you're letting go of the mental stuckness, but it's still that feeling of I don't want to be generous with you. I don't want to do this with you anymore. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to drop the argument, the burden, whatever it is. I don't have the desire to fight for it anymore. This is singles and couples. There's a desire to move on. So the advice would be just have that honest conversation. Don't let it become argumentative. Flip this up and have that honest communication that, you know, you're done and you're ready to move on. You've got sixes coming up. That's the beginning of a transformation. So fives are starting to put things into practical action, and then sixes is that next step. So we're progressing forward, and with the Six of Swords here, somebody's definitely moving on, and I think that's Virgo. I did not expect this reading to go in this direction. If you're not dating anybody, be yourself. Like be yourself, and you know you'll find what it is that you're moving towards. Whoever you're moving towards. If you're moving towards anyone at all, you could just be moving towards mental stability, because there were a lot of swords that came up, and practical stability with the pentacles. But Virgos tend to be workaholics, so you might be drowning yourself in your work to overcompensate for the emotional or mental insecurities that you currently have. But be true to yourself and your decision making, and drop whatever burden is that you're carrying, because you can progress into something beautiful. It can really turn around if you just take that break from the mental torture that you're putting yourself through, whether that be love or work. You might be using work as an out to not focus on your emotions, but you need to be balanced within yourself, most definitely, and honor what it is you're feeling, honor it, whatever it is that you feel like you need to say, because our feelings and our communication for everyone, and I do mean everyone, our feelings are valid, and other people in our lives may not see it that way. So if you're coming out of the closet, you need to be authentic. You need to be the person that you are. And your family may not understand that or not be accepting of it, but you're going to be happier in the long run if you're truly authentic with yourself. Because when we love ourselves and we care for ourselves and we are true in our own nature, true in our own beings, we attract those type of people into our lives. So the more positively you view yourself and the more positively you put yourself out there, that's what comes back to us. But if we're holding on to that mental struggle of should I, shouldn't I, or my family's not going to agree, or whatever, it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, purple, black, blue, or orange. We still need to honor our authentic selves. And I think that's like the biggest message in this reading is that there's a little bit of sneaky behavior kind of happening. There's somebody's, using work as a way to withdraw emotionally. But that's not being your authentic self. And when we do embrace our authenticity, we tend to draw more positive things into our lives. It may be hurtful for a minute because you're making that transformation, but in the long run, further down the road, it's going to bring more like-minded people, better successes, like following what you love. That could be another thing with this card is doing what you love. You may really be dissatisfied with work. Not just you, but your partner too. You may be really dissatisfied. Like, I'm not making enough money. We're living paycheck to paycheck. And there's something that you want to pursue, but maybe you're just too afraid to. So honor that, follow that, and see where it takes you. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. If this resonates with you, comment below. Comments really matter to me. I want to make sure that the readings are resonating. And let me know how long it takes to get through these stages, if this is your reading. If not, then hopefully I'll be able to connect with you on our next reading for April. Or, again, I said I might be doing mid-months. So if I do decide to do mid-months, then hopefully I'll connect with you then. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I will see you next month.